How do you think you did?
I think I probably failed.
You think you failed?
Yeah.
You've actually passed.
No joke.
No joke.
Oh, thanks.
Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we have another mock driving test. Like always, before we get started, please check out this video for what I always recommend for learner drivers to help them save time and money on driving lessons.
Hooray! So this course really filled my knowledge gaps and I became more confident.
After watching some of the videos on the course, I felt really comfortable with the extra knowledge.
Before I passed my driving test, I was really nervous. It really helped me have more confidence, and I would take what I learned during the course into my lessons and really aid that.
The videos obviously help you because you're going into that lesson knowing exactly what you're going to do, and just having that knowledge just makes that lesson faster and you feel a lot better.
38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Okay, so today's learner driver is Beth. As many of you know, the learner drivers that turn up here, they haven't had any driving lessons with me. I'm meeting Beth for the first time. She's here for me to assess her driving, to find out if she's ready for her actual driving test or not. Yeah, so any faults she does make, she can obviously sort them out with her instructor. And any of you that do want a mock driving test, all you have to do is drop us a message on Instagram at DJN Driving, and we select people from there randomly. Beth, could you tell us a bit about your driving, please?
Yeah, I've had 25 lessons.
Okay.
I am very hesitant sometimes, and I ask a lot of questions, even though I probably know the answer. Sometimes moving off a stall, I come off the clutch too quick, but I'm pretty good at moving the car.
Okay, you're pretty good at moving the car, but you do stall as well. Okay, right. So, you know, asking the questions, yeah. If you've been watching my videos before, yeah, I always say it's fine to ask like directions. Yeah, so if you're unsure about where you're going, ask early on. Yeah, but stuff like, can I use that lane and stuff like that, you can't. The examiner's not going to help you out with that. Yeah, so any questions for any thing with the directions, I'll always help you out, but ask early on. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so anything you do, yeah, we won't talk about it during the test, yeah, but at the end of the test we'll go through it all, yeah. And for those of you who are watching, if Beth does make any faults, they will be talked about just before they happen. Any serious driving faults, what colour do they normally mark them in?
Red.
And any normal driving faults?
Amber.
Good. Have you been through all the show me tell me questions?
Yeah.
Cool. So could you tell me how you know your head restraint is adjusted correctly?
The rigid part or the hard part has to be ear or eye level, so I guess I need to put this down. I don't know.
That's it, that's the furthest down it goes.
Oh, that's okay. I'm just short.
Right then, just 1 second guys, I've got one of our driving instructors here. He's come to say hello. You alright, John?
You okay?
Yeah.
Say hello.
We're just filming, but you can say hello. You can say hello to everyone.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You're in good hands. Okay.
I'm like John, one of our best instructors.
Thank you.
Alright John, see ya.
See you later.
Okay, right, so yeah. Any questions before we start? Cool, so we're going to start off by following the sat-nav, yeah? And obviously guys, Beth hasn't driven this car before, she hasn't driven in Wolverhampton, so yeah, it might take a bit of getting used to, yeah. So whenever you're ready, if you could move off please.
At the end of the road, turn right.
When emerging out at this junction, Beth kind of rushes out. It's a closed junction and the view to our right is quite restricted. And as she emerges out, there is a vehicle approaching from the right, which we couldn't initially see. Luckily, that vehicle was turning.
could park up anywhere safe on the left, please.
She parks up well in a good position.
Thank you, and move off when you're ready.
Beth moves off well, carrying out good observations. There are vehicles approaching from behind, but she only goes when she's sure. So good moving off, even though she didn't know whether the car was on or not.
Is the car on?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really quiet.
As we've just heard, after this left turn, the sat-nav instructs to keep right. Whenever the sat-nav gives you an instruction, always look out for how far the turning is before taking any action. Our turn is still half a mile away, and Beth gets into the right-hand lane way too early. Luckily, there is traffic in the left lane, and she builds up speed well, so doesn't really hold up traffic behind, so this isn't marked as a serious driving fault. Here we are turning right. As you can see, our light is red, so Beth is waiting. The other traffic light with the green arrow is for traffic that is continuing straight ahead. And when this light turns red, for some reason, Beth is about to go and actually moves the car. But as soon as she moves, she realizes and stops in time.
Nearly.
Oh man.
Turn right.
This right turn, Beth approaches and positions well. After entering a new road, you should check the mirrors before speeding up. She doesn't check the mirrors.
Turn left.
Now here's that uphill junction that we see many learners mess up on.
Sorry to interrupt guys, just give me a few seconds. This is for anybody who's ever wondered what the best footwear for driving is. Here it is, my new brand. So the sole is especially designed with driving in mind. So it's a soft forefoot, rounded heel and gives you the best feel on the pedals. So these are available, as you can see, in white and black, men's and women's sizes. To get your pair, click on the link around the video or in the description below and order your pair today.
Apart from bringing the clutch pedal up a bit too quick after selecting first gear, Beth does really well.
Oh, sorry.
Steering towards the right to overtake this parked vehicle, it's important to check the centre and right mirrors to look out for anyone that could be attempting to overtake you. Beth carries out good mirror checks. At this junction, Beth comes off the clutch pedal too fast, so ends up stalling. Stalling isn't a major problem as long as you keep control and react well. And Beth reacts well. A Again, our turn is still quite a distance away. But just as she did earlier, Beth reacts as soon as she hears the sat-nav and changes lanes too early. Remember guys, make sure you understand the distances on the sat-nav before going for your test.
Ahead, keep right.
So Beth has positioned in the right hand lane for our turn, which is further down, but she decides to take this turning instead. So this wasn't marked as a fault, as going the wrong way is not a driving fault. Now as we turn right here, the oncoming vehicle is also turning right, which is to our left, and there is a van following close behind that vehicle. Beth could have accelerated and turned sooner as there was enough space, but she takes her time and gets awfully close to slowing that van down. This was close, but not a serious fault. She got lucky. Again, Beth comes off the clutch pedal too quickly and stalls. But again, she reacts well.
Oh, sorry.
Here there are two roundabouts close together. At both of the roundabouts, we are supposed to be turning right, which is the third exit. Beth gets into a bit of a muddle. The first roundabout, she does well. This roundabout, she enters well, but misses her exit, so again goes the wrong way. She shows good lane discipline and doesn't drift from one lane to another, so this wasn't an issue. Now we're back at the same roundabout. This time, Beth takes the correct exit.
And at this roundabout, straight ahead, second exit.
At this roundabout, she positions well and shows good lane discipline.
And if you could turn left into this car park, please.
Now we're entering a car park in which I'll ask Beth to do the forward bay parking maneuver.
And if you could park forward into any bay on the right.
Yeah.
The first thing Beth should have done is check the mirrors and signalled if required. She's too focused on the bay and just stops. But before stopping, she should have checked what was happening behind. Again, she got lucky that there was no vehicle behind, otherwise that vehicle wouldn't have been expecting us to stop. She ends up slightly too close to the bay line to our left. This would be okay. The main thing is finishing inside the bay, but Beth isn't too sure, so decides to readjust.
I don't know if I'm in that side. I can't see. Can I go out and try again?
I'll leave it to you. I would love to help you, but you know it's a mock test.
I'm going to go back now.
The reverse gear is not that way. That's it.
She carries out good observations before reversing out.
Can I turn these off?
Now when going forward, she selects 4th gear instead of 1st. The reason we didn't stall is because she didn't bring the clutch pedal up all the way and was just using the slope in the car park to roll forward. We kind of end up in the same position, so Beth readjusts again.
I think I'm on the line. Can I do it one more time?
Your call.
And she's finally happy with the position.
I'm just, yeah. I'm going to say that's it.
Okay, if you could reverse out now, please. So the front of the car's facing that way. Yeah, we're going to drive that way.
Okay.
Before reversing out, she carries out good observations, but forgets to release the handbrake.
Please, may I open a window?
Yeah, of course.
It's a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be tonight.
Your handbrake's still on.
Sorry.
At the end of the road, turn right.
After exiting the car park, Beth positions too much to the right at this turning. She shouldn't have gone over the centre line. When turning right at these lights, there is enough space behind the vehicle in front for us to go and wait in the middle. Beth stops too early. She should have gone forward. I think crossroads is something that Beth needs more practice on.
Park up on the left hand side, please.
Now we're back at the test centre and it's time to tell Beth that she's passed this mock test. She had no idea.
Thank you, and switch off the engine. Just take the key out from me, please. Thank you. Okay, so that's the end of the test, Beth. How do you think you did?
I think I probably failed.
You think you failed?
Yeah.
What on?
My parking, probably.
Parking manoeuvre.
Or roundabouts, I don't know, something.
You've actually passed.
No joke.
No joke. Well done.
Oh, thanks.
I don't say that much. You did get a bit lucky on a couple of occasions. Yeah, we'll talk through that now. But overall, quite good. Obviously, you've been watching the videos, and it's quite rare. We do get a pass on the channel. Yeah. Okay, so a big well done. So should we just run through the parts where we got quite close to failing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we left you know, at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I asked you to turn right. So we couldn't see all, like, that's what we call a closed junction, where the view is quite restricted, yeah? Okay, we couldn't see much, especially towards the right, yeah? But you still decided to go to a major. What should you have done?
Waited. Looked.
Yeah, but the position we were at, we didn't have the best view, so what should you have done?
Creep forward.
That's it, creep forward, yeah. Use that creep and peep technique. Just edge forward, lean your body forward, make sure you can see. There was a, you know, when you decided to emerge, there was a vehicle coming from the right, yeah, which you didn't initially see, yeah. But luckily that was turning left, yeah, into the test centre, so a bit lucky there. Yeah. And then the other occasion, when we were waiting to turn right at the lights, and you're in the middle, the vehicle in front put the signal on to turn right as well, to our left, and there's a white van behind it. Yeah, so as soon as that vehicle in front signalled, you decided to go, but the white van, to be fair to you, from its position it looked as if it was going to turn right, but didn't have any signal on it, and in the end that van decided to turn left. Yeah, so the van did have priority. So if there's one car signalling, just make sure you know what the vehicle or cyclist behind are doing as well. Okay, because on that occasion, what you did, which was good, you accelerated quickly. You got out the way of the van. We didn't really affect his speed much at all. Yeah. So that, and yeah, the maneuver. So
I'm usually good at them.
obviously it's a different car. Yeah. I can see you using your reference points. I'm pretty sure that if you did it in the car that you're leaning in, you're doing it okay. Yeah. But anybody who does a maneuver in a different car using reference points, the reference points do not be the same in every single vehicle. Yeah. So yeah, you were out a couple of times, but you decided, well, on the line, and you decided to readjust, which is fine. Make sure your observations are a bit more all around rather than just one side.
My driving instructor's going to moan at me. That's what he always tells. That's what I've been failing on in my practice ones.
Yeah. But you know, when we started the maneuver, so when I said to you, park forward into anywhere on the right, what you did was you looking at your reference point and looking at the bay that you're going to go into, and then just stopped when you got there. Yeah. But before stopping, did you check any mirrors or signal?
No.
What if there was a vehicle behind us?
That's true.
Yeah. Again, you got lucky there. Yeah, because we didn't really affect anyone. But that could have easily been a serious fault. Yeah. So it's always mirrors, signal, and then yeah. And the other thing, when you went the wrong way at the roundabout, not a problem going the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. But what you did was again, the good thing is, yeah, you don't change lanes without being 100%, which is good. Yeah. So I'd rather you guys go the wrong way than just think last minute, damn, I'm in the wrong lane, and quickly try and change lanes. So there was a car on our right hand side when you like, oh, I'm going to go back around. I thought if she goes back around, I'd have to grab the steering because there was a car on your right, but you didn't. You just took the wrong exit. Yeah, then I should do a U-turn. Yeah, that roundabout. And crossroads, obviously we talked about that one, well, that fault with the van, you know, when you decided to go, yeah. But then on our final crossroad, when we were turning right, there's a vehicle in front of us. There was loads of space behind it, but you held back.
Oh, I was scared in case the lights changed.
Yeah, but with the lights, you've already passed the first the stop line. Yeah, so there you were holding up traffic behind as well. So you're positioning there. Yeah, if there's enough space, go. So you either, you know, the stop line at the lights, you either go over it into the middle or you stay behind it. Yeah, it was a good decision to go over it. We should have gone more forward. So I think crossroads, turning right, practice that a bit more. Okay, but yeah, well done.
All right, perfect.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Beth, thank you very much, and well done. Sort these couple of issues out, and I'm pretty sure you'll pass your driving test. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for coming down to do the mock test. And
Thanks
guys,
for having me.
like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.